To have you all there. Streaming is only fun when you have excellent people to stream for, and you guys are pretty good. Just put that out there. So yeah, please come along, join in, and hope to entertain you. As to this game, all he needs is one big taunt, and I'd probably lose. But if he doesn't have it, I've probably got this game. A Timberwolf off the top, a Buzzard, anything really. Excuse me, here's just going to smack and smack. Come on, Buzzard, one time. Yeah, okay. Or I could just win, I guess. Oomph. Problem with playing against a deck that doesn't actually care about the board. They just keep on eating your face. And you can see he's got 5 cans in hand, but cards, sorry. But they don't actually mean anything. Hooray, gold for me. Woo. And a new quest. Destroy 40 minions. Done. Okay, yeah, still got a bit of time. Keep it going. Feel free to speak up in chat, guys. I can respond directly to the chats, but I'll have to type because, yeah, we've got a 3-minute delay going, so I'll always apparently respond 3 minutes after you type it in, but yeah, I can see it as soon as you type it.
Rexa versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
Let's keep beating down. Interesting. I think we'll get rid of Timberwolf. Now, the question is, do I coin out Knife Juggler turn 1? Alternatively, I can just play the Abusive Sergeant, which you can ping off, which is fine. It's perfectly acceptable. Ideally, I'd draw Lepanome. Lepanome is so good on turn 1. But, oh yeah, that makes the decision very easy. Knife Juggler is the... awesome. I could probably say more about him, but I don't want to, you know, go on too much. Needless to say, he gets things done in a hastily expedient manner. So yeah. Yeah, we just wait.
I wonder.
Let's see what our matey friend is doing. Frostball. Apparently we have to think about it. But that's okay. Oh, God, it's like a combo deck. Yeah.
No, take candle.
Not that candle. Oh no, not the arcane missiles. Ugh. Ow. Let's get some damage in, huh? Rumph. So of course here, I don't trade off. I don't want to trade off. I want him to ping it and play another creature. I want him to flood the board, that I may draw all the cards that exist. Except he's thinking. Maybe he has a water elemental in hand? Doesn't necessarily. Maybe I'll trade off there, play a water elemental. Ah, so he's one of these guys. Okay. So, all the spell damage, all the time. Yep. So, we ignore, sir. We ignore.
Job's done.
Excuse me. Wow. That was very, very cool.
Someone call for the doctor.
I'm very impressed by my opponent right now. That was an excellent play. Okay, so let's see what we draw. Oomph. Oomph. Okay, so we didn't draw a Timberwolf. So what we do here is we look to trade off the board as efficiently as possible. So if I play this and bump up him, smack, 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 smack. Now, a lot of people have told me that Unleash the Hounds is unfair. Consider the fact that Unleash was designed to be the Hunter's board sweeper. Hunter was never played when Unleash cost 4, and the only time it was played before then, back when it used to be give all your creatures haste, was as like a gimmick deck. So, yeah. Okie dokie, so can I kill him this turn? I cannot. But what I can do... Or actually, can I? We've got 6, 9, 11, 13. Not quite enough. But it almost is, isn't it? I don't think he's going to be able to deal 9 to me next turn unless his last 2 cards are Fireball and Frostbolt. Which would suck, but yeah, I take that risk. So, no, I changed my mind. I don't want him to have that card. Card's too good. The longer this game goes, the more better chance I have, because, you know, steady shot. It's kind of awesome. And yeah. Going for the win, maybe was right. Ugh.
Truth is my shame.
Okay. Cool. So first thing we do is we try and find a silence, if we can. Or a Black Knight.
None shall.
Come on.
More souls.
Ah!
Someday I'll be just like you.
1 sec, guys. You put up Brooks 121. Apparently it hasn't been posted. I thought CBCP would do it. Thanks. I'm terrible.
I can do it. No problem.
Okay, so here we've got 6 and 9. I'll do it. Well, unless I don't have a beast. In this case, let's just pump him up. Well, yeah. Hooray! So apparently we're waiting on me, which isn't awkward in any way, shape or form. But it does mean that the new round is going to be up in a second. Just wait for the new round to start. Should be any second now, as soon as they see my slightly lax reporting skills. Yeah, so. we were talking earlier about pro gaming and you know exactly how different the game is at the upper echelons, so to speak, where everyone is good. Everyone has their own strategy, and we will continue that talk in the meantime while I set up to play against Sharakor. Now, don't know if I have played Sharakor just yet, so let's add a friend. 3, 7. Excellent. Yeah, and I mean, at the highest level of any game, there's always going to be the meta game. There's going to be the popular decks, the decks that everyone's playing, the innovation that everyone tries out, and then sometimes the innovation that really is excellent, that changes a metagame, defines it even. And how do you make that that jump or that move from, you know, kind of grinding your way up through the ranks to hitting that top tier, where all of a sudden you're playing against this standard set of decks, and your kind of thrown together deck maybe isn't gonna cut it anymore.
You asked for it.
Yeah.
My
So,
magic will tear you apart.
moving on to round 3, let's focus up here against another mage. Mirror image, yeah. If I had a mana worm, it'd be awesome, but it's not. Blood mage, not really what I want to start with. Frostbolt, definitely for his mana worm. And mirror image could do work here. It could. If he's an aggro mage, it'll be great. If not, then it'll suck. Yeah, no. Okay. Hey. Oh. Right, so I didn't have a mana worm. So this may actually end up being one of those horrible games of do nothing all the time always, which can suck. Aha. Yeah, so yeah, just makes sense. Frostbolt's just used to nice little removal spell, and yeah, if I can keep the board clearish for dropping Water Elemental next turn, yeah, cool. He'll probably get Firebolt or Polymorphed. It's normally the expected response, but yeah, need to draw some of my card draw. Having all these reactive spells in hand, there's really nothing you can do but hope. Whereas when you have card draw, you're constantly flowing, you know, you got lots more options, lots more chances to make decisions. Okay, cool, and Freezing, cool, and Arcane Missiles, okay. See, this is what I'm getting at. It was unnecessary to play all these cards just to deal with a Water Elemental. It's not that important. He's just a, you know, he's a 3/6. But yeah, the opponent's just gone jam, 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 bam, and that's cool. It's definitely gotten rid of him. Probably another Arcane Missiles, I'm guessing. Oh, huh. All right. So here, I would love to play Azure Drake. I really would. I'd love it. It'd be great. But I don't think that's going to happen. So we kill off this, and then pretty sure we just Frostbolt and draw a card. Because I want to play Arcane Intellect, I really do, but I don't know if that's right. Maybe I should just Arcane Missiles and Frostbolt. No, I don't like that actually. Don't like that at all. Reason being is that
Job's done.
there's no need to Arcane Missiles here. None at all. It's possible I'll get a better value out of them later game. There's no rush. There we go. Pings away. At least he got to kill one of the 0-2s, so that's good. And wow. So apparently we've hit mid-game very, very, very quickly. Okay. Play safe or play aggressive? I really want to Azure Drake and then missiles.
I want.
But if it doesn't hit him, oh, that's going to be the worst. The safe option is obviously to Mana Worm and then missiles and then ping if it doesn't die. And always aggressive. Hit the 4-1. There we go. Good on you, buddy. RNG forever.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Someday I'll be just like you. Ah. For that brief moment before he was a sheep, he was on top of the world. Okie dokie. So here, I guess we just... Oh, there's really not much I can do, is there? Guess we just mirror image. Ping it for one. Could have polymorphed. Maybe polymorph was the play, I don't know. If he flame strikes now, well, yeah, that's gonna be annoying. Oh, Blizzard. Blizzard's good too. Ping him off. Cool, cool. So, to jam the rag or not to jam the rag, that is the question. Oh, God, how do I not jam the rag here? Okay.
Are you ready for this?
Uh-oh. Well, at least he doesn't have a polymorph. Ooh, that's not good. I'm getting into Pyroblast territory. I hate Pyroblast territory, but I love me an Ice Block, so... Cool, cool. So here, I wish I had enough mana to Ice Block, ping the 3-1, and copy the rag. But, to be honest, copying the rag is definitely the play. The only way it's not the play is if both rags don't hit his Archmage. Because if I just copy and ping, and play my Blood Mage, if they both miss him,
What to do? What to do?
it has to be copy the rag. I've got 50% chance to hit on both. Meh. Sometimes just trusting to RNG is the way to go. Hit. No. Hit. No. I'm gonna lose. Oh God. The humanity.
Well played. Well played.
And then fireball. Fireblast. Oh, all I needed was one to hit the Archmage. Oh God. Oh. Yeah, not a friend. Okay, well, just goes to show. Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes playing a little safer is a better play. I know we had the Pyroblast, which makes, you know, playing the ice block absolutely the play.
Versus Jaina.
But meh, what you gonna do?
Tear you apart.
So, no to you. He's not aggro mage, he's spell mage. He wants to go all to the face all the time. So, Zero Drake, Mirror Image. I don't want any of them. Just give me some aggression. Some nice early creatures. Cool. Yeah, you would have been awesome last game. If I cast you. The reason I played Blood Mage there is the fact that I want him to spend turn 2 pinging it. I want to cycle this card. Sure, it can be great later, but right now I just need more threats. Literally more threats. So, and this is... See, I don't agree. Using your coin to draw more cards, it... against priest stacks...
Job's done.
Someday I'll be just
So
like you.
yeah, and then arcane missiles or frostbomb. Okay, yeah, cool. Okay, so here I guess we just
More souls.
drop down. Now, is it worth it to acolyte here, and let him trade off for me, or just ping and keep my acolytes? I definitely want to do this next turn, so... Yeah, no, ping it off is fine. I don't need to cycle this card right now, and yeah. No, there's just no point to it, so... Yeah, so as I said in the chat, playing against priests is always difficult because there's so many different ways that they can try and play the game. You know, yeah, I don't want to kill him yet. If you play against a priest deck, they're always normally going to run Northshire Cleric, the 1/3 that lets you draw a card when you heal a minion, and so I'm guessing it'll be a Fireball probably, or Frostbolt. Oh, okay. Maybe Arcane Missiles? Or maybe he's just going to trade off here, I don't know. We'll see. Cool. That's fine. Wow. Alright. Take my 3 to the face, and I'll enjoy it. Yeah, so I should probably pay attention here so I don't lose it up. Okay, so how do I want this gameplay to play out?
Let the pain speak to me.
Job's done.
So this card has potential to become ginormous this turn, which would suck, but we'll see. Looks like it's going to be more missiles, all the missiles all the time. No, mirror image. I feel like playing into Flame Strike is never the right play, but maybe he didn't know I had a Flame Strike. You know, it is the 7 mana mark though, so I don't know. Oh well, regardless, all the value, all the time. Yeah, we'll see where we go from here. It's even on life, but way up on cards, and I went first, so yeah.
I am master of magics.
Okay, so even though it backfired last time, there's no way it backfires twice, right? Polymorph! Meh. Bing and hit for 1. That's good. Now, do we play for him to not have a second polymorph? Because, oh god, if he doesn't, it's gonna be so much fun. No second polymorph, no second polymorph. Fireballs for 11 forever. Heart's in my throat. Doesn't look like it's polymorphing. See, honestly, who needs, you know... It's just so tempting to copy it and then fireball for 16, but that's just being empty.
Well played.
There's no need to show off. Sometimes just taking the win is the right play. So yeah, as you can see there, one of the main reasons I love having Flame Strikes in the deck. Thank you, Jay. Yeah, it's just been commented in the chat that my first game loss was dumb, very dumb. Absolutely right. I did not need to take that risk at all. I've been trying to think exactly what I could have done to clear the board. It was probably something along the lines of... I'm not sure, but definitely playing Ice Block would have been the play. Probably something like Ice Block, copy Rag, pass. And that would have been real solid. So here, do I need the card draw? I'm on the draw. Don't really want Blood Mage. On the draw. Arcane Intellect. It'll be good later. No. To maximize my chances of getting Mana Worm. Make me... Neither of those are anything close to resembling a Mana Worm. But, Miriam, see this on turn 1, why? You know? I can respect it, but what if he draws a Mana Worm next turn? You know? I have no interest in either of these cards. I'm not going to have any interest in attacking them. And a Mana Worm could easily use it to power up. So, yeah, I'm just never sure about it. I'm seeing people jam that on turn 1. Well, yeah, we'll see how this goes. Delaware Mage, cool. So here, yeah, we definitely coin out Big Papa target. And yeah, hopefully don't take all the face to the face. See Mana Worm, you know? Sure. Okay, so as much as I'd like to have another Water Alien to play, that card just has the potential to go ridiculous. So. Come on, got one. Good on you, Paglin. So yeah, he's pretty much... He's used up all his early... Got one. I will say the voice acting in this game is spectacular. It's just so good. You know, getting the guy to do Leroy Jenkins. Oh, brilliant. So clever. So very clever. So here, I could drop down Water Ellie, but I think the play is actually just this and draw another card. I am so up on cards right now, like actually so up, that all I'm trying to do is just wait, get to 7 mana, Flame Strike away the board, and then mop up using the rest of my cards. Ooh, he so wants to fireball me right now, but he rethought. That's cool. I can live with that. So, yeah. This guy. And, yeah, Madeline. So, we know that's a fireball, right? See if he's got Blizzard. Oh, Frostbolt. Okay, sure. So, yeah, that's fine. And draw 2 cards. Yeah, nice play. The thing for him, though, is that he's just fallen behind on board doing this. Next turn, I get to untap Flame Strike, and then I have the board, and he has to start reacting. And if you can make your opponent start reacting to what you're doing...
Bring the pain.
Okay, so Master of Magics, what shall you do? Okay, and because the board is just looking spectacular, yeah.
Bring the pain.
That's just to draw another card.
Job's done.
Blech. Always to the face. Polymorph. Prohibit. And draw some more cards. Cool. But see how unfortunately now he's having to react? You know, so, yeah. I think this turn is just going to be Water Ellie. And probably Blood Mage. Arc Missiles.
I'm
Sorry about that, Iron Jesus. And yeah.
My magic will tear you apart.
So this is screaming out Blizzard me, please. Blizzard me hard. Which is fine. Blizzard's an excellent card. Yeah, there we go. But it is going to draw me 3 cards. And those 3 cards will probably get me enough to just be able to set up lethal damage to the face. So yeah, as you can see here, we just Drake. Fireball for 7. Shut down some taunters to distract. And then next turn,
Well
fireballs.
played.
Yeah, losing game 1 was just stupid, but yeah. Yeah, could have played the middle a little differently. A little bit, didn't have quite control over it. So, yeah. And trusting in RNG at the end, well, yeah. may not have been the smartest thing I've ever done. But yeah, unfortunately for him, he doesn't have Ice Block, so
Well played.
well
Well
played.
played.
So that's the game.
Well played.
Cool, cool, cool. So, yeah, I'll just quickly report that so that what happened last time doesn't happen again. Okay, and yeah, then we got plenty of time to kill. All the time, literally. So, speak up in the chat. I'll give it a couple of minutes just so you guys can get a chance to actually see me saying this, but if you'd rather watch me do an arena, let me know. Or if you want to watch me keep on jamming Hunter over and over again, yeah, I'll wait to hear back. But that's an excellent point. In the meantime, I will take a challenge from Jets, if he's not busy. But if not, preferably someone who I'm not going to be then playing in round 4, because that would, I feel, be silly. But yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, back to what I was saying earlier about professional gaming. So, what I found when I first started playing this game was that I didn't really have the cards to beat the decks with all the legendaries, but what I did have was an understanding of what I wanted to do. Your deck has to have a focus, is the key. So when I first started playing Mage, my focus was play resilient creatures, so creatures that were hard to kill. So my Armani Berserkers, Harvest Golems, which then turned into Scarlet Crusaders, Yetis, yep, Mana Worms, and so on, and back it up with spells to the face, okay, and a little bit of card draw. So the Arcane Intellects, the Azure Drakes, and so on. Now, this deck took me from rank 25 up to about rank 8, I would say. At which point, I had gotten more cards, and I, was being able to maybe add in my first legendary, which was my Ragnaros. I don't mind being happy about, and yeah, I always had the Flame Strikes because I was always trying to play mid-range, always trying to play board control. If I was controlling the board, then I was winning the game. And, it got to a certain point where I was still winning, but then started losing and went, okay. And that's when I started to see this metagame that actually existed at the top tiers. So I made slight changes depending on the kind of opponents I was playing against, and then I got bored, to be honest. I tried mixing it up with my mage deck, mixed it up again, tried playing Hunter, Druid, what have you, and then just went back into it, went to the core that I loved, and just started winning again. Got all the way up to rank 1. And then I was at rank 1, 5 stars. I kid you not, I'm playing at home and I'm beating this guy. And I'm like, finally, I'm gonna get legendary. It's gonna be awesome. And the internet drops out. And I'm just like, oh no, really? Really? And then I played against 4 warrior control decks in a row, dropping me from rank 1 back to rank 2. gutted. So gutted. Yeah, it's incredibly disheartening to get that close and then you just lose and there's nothing you can do about it. You're just on a losing streak. It was brutal. It hurt, especially considering that it was my internet that did it to me. But yeah, all I can suggest for anyone trying to climb the ranks is give your deck a focus. You know, don't just be, oh, I'm playing these cards, or I'm losing because all they're doing is playing legendaries. Give your deck something, a goal. You know, there has to be a reason that you're putting these cards in the deck, apart from, oh, they're just good cards. You know, look at some of the strongest decks. The aggro pally deck, for example. It tries to play out all of its little drops, okay, and start beating down from turn 1, and then use Divine Favor to refill its hand. This is perfect. You know, it's got card draw, okay, it's got an aggro rush, it's got solid mid-range with, you know, a quality True Silver Paladin, one of the strongest cards in the format, and yeah, it continues to beat down. But what you'll find is that some people, when they're building an aggro pally deck, they won't put in cards like Argent Commander, you know, that just come in and beat and smack for 4 with haste and Divine Shield. They'll play stuff like Sunwalker. Now, don't get me wrong, Sunwalker's an amazing card, but it's not an aggressive card. It doesn't, you know, get to 6 mana and go, charge for the Alliance! It just kind of sits there and goes, deal with me. And that's fine, but that's not what the aggro pally deck's trying to do. So that would be the only suggestion I can make, is don't just build a mid-range for the sake of building a mid-range. When I say mid-range, what I mean is just putting in lots of, you know, 3s and 4s and, you know, biggish kind of creatures, but then no goal for if the game goes long. Okay, and if you want the game to go long, then don't muck around. You know, add in cards that are specifically there for the long game and take out cards that maybe aren't stellar in the early game. Keep in cards that are going to help you get to the long game. Yeah? Cool. Enough waxing poetic. So, we have had one vote in the chat. Just one. But it said the arena. So, this is an arena I did earlier. And, yeah. Take it for a spin. As a by the by, my favourite classes in arena are Hunter, Rogue, Druid. Druid because you have Swipe and Swipe is stupid, and Hunter because you have Unleash the Hounds, and Unleash the Hounds is, and Rogues because because Backstab costs 0. That's why. Because you get to just start beating their face in from turn 1, and you don't muck around. You just go, I'm here to kill you. Is that alright? Cool. I guess that's why I like Hunter as well. You know, but Hunter has the amazing card draw mechanic that is Buzzard plus Unleash, and yeah. It also has Gladiator's Longbow. Don't know if you've ever had a chance to play with that in Arena, but it is a very, very unfair card. In one arena I had 3. Yeah, card's not fair at all. But, yeah. So, either there's no one playing Arena right now, or Arena is still bugged. I'm gonna guess Arena's still bugged. Yep. So hopefully it hasn't just given me my first loss in that arena by trying to play it, but yeah. On my left I have Jerd's wailing away with his super duper rogue deck. Very mid-rangey, but very awesome. Lots of creatures. Defender of Argus. Ugh, Defender of Argus. That card is ridiculous. For those of you who remember what it was like when he was a 3/3, you couldn't breathe without seeing it on every table ever created, ever. Everyone ran to. I didn't own any, but yeah, it's a good card. So, we'll try it one more time. And, okay, doesn't look like I've gotten a lot. Still doesn't work, yeah, we'll head back to play, run the ladder, and see what we can see. Oh, dear me. So yeah, also guys, if you get a chance tonight, speak up in chat. Let us know what you would like to see in the 24-hour stream when we do it on Wednesday. Specific decks that you'd like to see, you know, archetypes, gimmicks, giveaways. We're doing it for you guys, you know. Streaming's not for us, it's for the fans. Or just, you know, people who watch the stream. I wouldn't say that I have fans yet, but yeah, let us know, and we'll do our best. Here, Snapjaw, Silverhand Knight versus Pally. Maybe the Knight, but, you know, he dies to True Silver Pally. He's just not what I want, really. Sea Giant's awesome because they want to flood the board, so do I, so... yeah. Kill, kill. Kill. Oh, so good. So good. There's a very, very good Hearthstone player. Probably the best in the world, I'd say. His name's Colento. He's always on top of the streams. Sorry, not streams, of the ladders in the EU. And he runs Argent Squares in every single deck he plays. Doesn't matter if it's Control Rogue, Combo Rogue, or Aggro Rogue. Argent Squire. Why? Because the game is different when you have a 1-drop. As soon as you have a 1-drop, game changes. It's fairly simple, fairly easy, and yet, you know, a lot of people don't get it, so... yeah, here I reckon coining out this to try and play around True Silver is the way to go. True Silver Paladin's very annoying to deal with, as I'm sure you're aware, and yeah, this way, even if he has it, he's still got to break his face on that, so... yeah, good use of coin and Divine Shield, I reckon. Okay, so 4-6. Well, that's kicking the teeth. I'm honestly not sure.
What to do?
I almost feel like cycling this on that, which is ridiculous, but might just be the play. I don't want to drop my mind control tech. Maybe just having 3-3 on the board is better. Alternatively, I can just do 3 to him. So if he wants to trade off on my 3-5, that loses to Farseer, loses to a lot of things really, but you know what, you can do it.
For the wilds. Highways for no one.
And the thing is, it's mana efficient, you know? It's potentially giving up cards. If he heals it, buffs it in any way, gives it Divine Shield, then it's not the best play I've ever made, but it's I feel like sometimes I summon things with my thoughts. And then Consecration? No, it's just okay, cool. Yeah, right. Well, we did call the True Silver. We did say that that would be coming into play, so... yeah, right. I actually like that here.
wilds.
Nah, just keep beating him down.
Drink with me, friend.
Yeah, nice bit of divine shield, never goes awry.
The light protects me.
So yeah, you can see here, just True Silver Paladin dominates games. I'm sure you knew that already, but dominates games. And another creature. There we go, excellent. So, I'm pretty sure here it's just jam down sea giants. Say what up. And,
I fight.
yeah, I'm good with that. So what I'm hoping he doesn't do is Blessing of Kings this. That would suck. Go smack, 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 maybe? I don't know. We'll see. Looks like he does just want to go face, so... maybe it's a quality consecration? Not sure.
Truth is my shield.
Okay. That is perfectly acceptable. So what I think we do here is we just pop the shields. Starfire it. And smack that guy. Smack him. Even on life, I'm ahead on board. He's ahead on mana, so he gets first turn. But I do have some very solid turns coming up, so hopefully they will be enough.
Truth is my shield.
Yeah, it's a really good card.
Reporting for duty.
So here, I feel like, yeah.
Truth is my shield.
Even though it's using my face to pop it, which hurts. Ow, going to 13. I feel like that's the play. I've got another 4/6 taunt to follow up if he's got a silence for this guy. And yeah, if he floods the board, mind control tech hopefully steals all the cards. Huh? I'm actually happier that happening than him hitting my face with it right now. There's a secret. Almost 90. No, oh, okay. Yeah, that's pretty clever. I like it. And then.
I'm ready. I'm not ready.
Well, that's almost 99% getting traded off. Ooh, or can I kill him this turn? Let's see. 4, 8, 10, 12, 14. Nowhere near enough. Cool, cool. Okay, so plan 2.
Put this apple on your head.
Hoping here to get really lucky, but regardless. Dear God, sometimes you just run bloody good.
Justice
Yeah,
shall
let's just
prevail.
clear him out. And yeah, that's perfect 3 drop.
I've got a hit. Not on my watch.
Okay.
Reporting
And one
for
more.
duty.
And
call
huh. Okay. So, Mr. Mind Control Tech, if you'd be so kind.
Engaging TC1.
Give me that one.
Mental dislocator.
Yeah, that's alright. And I think we'll just
Where shall I strike?
taunting it up. And last one
Mind
will
if
be
I
that
roll
one.
me?
Cool. So. I don't even care about that floor too, really.
Reporting for duty.
So yeah, it'll be Savage Roar next turn. All the roars. That, good sir, will not do it. Savage Roar does, in fact, all the damage. 9, 14, 18, 22,
For the
23.
wild.
Hey, give me that!
This is my responsibility.
Who are you? Hey, catch!
Hey, catch! Cool, cool, cool. Destroy them all. All the destruction. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, how long we got? Yeah, still got plenty of time. Let's run it back. Oh, by the way, if you guys are ever running druids in arena, Savage Roar. It's your friend. It wins games you will not win any other way. It changes the math really, really quickly. I don't necessarily mean you have to have two, but having one is a very, very, very good idea.
Protect the wild.
Oh, also, if you don't know that this card is awesome, it's awesome. Just letting you know. Demolisher forever. Love that card. Love it. So good. Yeah, I'm liking this. A bit of Argent Square and a Demolisher action. Yeah, buddy.
The light protects me.
Fairy Dragon, huh? Yeah, that's a good card.
I fight.
So I'm guessing smack. Heal. No, he can't heal. Smack. Hopefully he doesn't have a cleric. Oh, cleric would be the worst. By cleric, I mean Shattered Sun cleric. Because then. Smack. Demolisher forever.
I fight. Is someone injured?
Okay.
Do you
Are you
need
gonna
a
heal my
blessing?
guy? Do it. Yeah. Sorry guys, just engaging in a little bit of a specific choice. Hit the 4-1.
What to do?
Okay, so here we've got that can kill that, that can kill that.
Time waits for no one.
So I think it's just gonna be wrath,
For the wild.
hit, hit, hit,
I fight.
Job done.
I fight.
Yeah, sorry guys. I was just chatting in the chat. Didn't mean to stop talking. As you can see, Demolisher's just been taking over the game, really. And it's, I mean, honestly, it's what he does. He's just a brilliant, brilliant card. So here we will. Ooh, actually, that is spicy. Tiger Magi, and then 3 damage draw card.
I fight.
Job done.
Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, so this card, pick it. If you get the chance, just get it. It's ridiculous.
My eyes.
And it's funny, you can, from watching this game, you can see that this is how I prefer to play. That's every time. It's all about slowly increasing your board, so each turn it's a little bit better, a little bit better, a little bit better. And yeah, I love it. So, how do we run this back? It's probably going to be Fen Creeper plus Hero ability, I think.
I wonder.
Yeah, I like that. That seems real good. So, Hero ability.
For the wild.
Now, I like both my 4/4s here. They're really good. So, I will do what I don't always do, but that is trade off smaller guys. Yeah. Especially with these cards all in my hand, I really would take something ridiculous to
Well
lose
played.
from here, I think.
You have best.
Go play.
Yeah, poor guy. It's not a nice board to be playing up against. Okay, now next round's going to be starting soon, guys. If you'll excuse me briefly. I'll be back in a sec. Thank you for your patience, viewers. I'm back. New round will be starting very, very shortly. Yeah, so... Whew, let's have a look. My collection. Shiny foils. I do like the way the game rewards you for playing more with beautiful cards. I mean, look at this card. Hair waving in the wind, beautiful collars. Ah, it's wonderful. Yeah, it's just a beautifully designed game. You know, the voice acting's just really good. This little fella. Just keep hitting him. Just give me a big hug. I love it. Oh, actually, that is something I need to do. For a while, I only had one Lepino. And so, yeah, that was all I was running. So, I definitely think that he is the best one-drop you can have in a hunter deck. So, yeah, let's just add him in. Cool. Just waiting for round 4 to come up. I'm sure it's going to be shortly. Not quite yet, so. Oh, yeah, this is my druid deck as well. This one I was trying to get as much value out of gadgets in as I could, despite only running one. And I'm not sure it succeeded. Now, this is what I was saying earlier about if you're going to build a mid-range, right, decide what you're trying to do with it. So this game's obviously looking to win in the late game. It's got 2 Forced Natures, 2 Savage Roars, right? Not that much early pressure. They're all spells to kind of keep you alive, card draw mechanics, so on, resilience, building up to your nice solid 5 drops, 6s, 7s, 8s, and so on, right? But if I want the game to go that late, why don't I have more late drops? You know what I mean? Why wouldn't I be running Ysera and, you know, well, I don't own a Scenario, so that's why I'm not running him. But you know what I mean? Like, is this deck, in and of itself, the way you want to build a Druid deck? And to be honest, it's probably not. I mean, all these cards are good, every single card. Here, I love drawing all these cards. But that's the thing, there's so many good cards in Druid. How do you get to choose and pick? How do you decide which cards are the ones that you should definitely be playing with and which ones aren't? And more, is your mana going to be used efficiently each turn? You'll notice the best decks, the absolute best decks, they curve out, okay? They have choices that they can make with their mana each turn, but they're curving out. They're using every single bit of resource each turn, and they win as a result. You know, sure there's card draws, sure there's combinations, but I mean, that's what this game's about. But overall, if you are effectively using your mana each turn, you should win. And it looks like we have my round 4 opponent. See if I can get the 4-0 yet again. It would be Nazar. Let us see if I am friends with Nazar. Doesn't appear so. So, N-A-Z-A. Is there an L in the end? No. Hashtag 6620. And then we'll just wait it up. Yeah, so, as I was saying, please, if there's anything you guys would like to see in the stream on Wednesday, of course, that's presuming that you will be turning up to watch, but how could you not? It's going to be 24 hours of me. It's going to be amazing. You know, and Jets. Jets, he's a, you know, very photogenic guy, you know, good voice, yeah. Probably be getting Ben as well. You guys don't know Ben, but he was responsible for all of this. Beautiful overlay. Having my deck down the side, making me into this I wish I had better stats, you know. 99 for 9 is fair enough, but, you know, that's all I get. Nothing like wins by awesome or something, I don't know, just... but yeah, this beautiful page, that was all to do with Ben, so hopefully he'll be able to jump on and run a bit into the night with us. Still just waiting for an acceptance of my friend request, of course. So yeah, I'll just make sure I did type it in right. It's NAZA 6620. Yeah, that's what I typed in. So hopefully we'll get going soon. Did forget to check is there anything in crafting. Nope. And an interesting little side note, I'm also participating at the moment in a tournament which is run by a group named Oceanic Gaming. Now, this tournament has been quite a bit of fun. It's been running for a month on weekends. However, the one issue is because of the difference in time zones, what they did was they allowed us to have the entire week to finish off the tournament, which is fine. But because it's being run through challenge.com, way back at the quarterfinals, 2 people still haven't played. So, no, not even the quarterfinals. The round of 4 before the quarterfinals. And these 2 still haven't played, and they haven't accepted the invitation, so I guess they're not interested in the tournament. But what that means is it's cascaded down. So while I'm in the semi-finals waiting to play my opponent is going to be the guy who's still waiting to get his opponent, and then play them, and then the winner of that comes through to me in the semi-finals. So it's a little awkward. There we go. Hey mates, ready to rock? Yeah, considering that it was supposed to be, you know, finished up about a day and a half ago. Cool. I just need to log out because it's obviously not accepting us as challenging opponents.
Welcome to my end.
Welcome to my end. Okay, so 4th game, excellent. Not quite sure what I would have done if he'd said no. Probably, you know, been incredibly persuasive, I guess. I can be very persuasive. No, not another hunter. Oh God.
Let the hunt begin.
You asked for it.
Okay, so you know what's really funny? These cards all suck so much. Normally I love these cards in my opening hand, love them with a passion, but versus a hunter, you need your creatures to be cards that are beating down, because otherwise they're just adding an extra card for their unleash. That's all they're doing. I'm not worried about drawing cards. I'll draw all the cards. But, yeah. It's about the mirror image. Yes, no, yes, no. Yeah, go on. There we go. That's why I kept the mirror image. Because it allows me to Mana Worm, coin, mirror image. Which is the #1 turn. If I'm lucky enough to draw a Mana Worm, of course. Which I was. Sorry for being lucky. Go team, go. Cool. Cool. And yeah, this is why I added mirror image into the deck, because the game that I did this against a warrior, oh,
Mind if I roll knee?
best feeling, just ridiculous how good it felt. Against warriors, it had always been, always and forever. Play down a mana worm, watch them play a fiery war axe, cry a little inside, keep playing more creatures, continue to lose board, everything, blah blah blah. So yeah, well that's annoying. Well, unless of course, you know, I run really good. That's what we'll be doing. So yeah, this coin, that this card actually beats a warrior deck single-handedly. It's ridiculous. The only sweepers they have is Whirlwind. That's it. You know, they're sure they've got Cleave, but you're playing out creatures, you know what I mean? Cleave isn't going to hit primarily just these two. So, oh, that was Shahacha.
I can wait and fish all day.
So, what you'll notice I'm doing here is I'm, well, not drawing cards off Pagel for one, but I am allowing him the opportunity to go nuts with Buzzard this turn. Okay, so Buzzard, Unleash, Timberwolf. We'll draw him 5 cards and completely wipe my board.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Starting to think he doesn't have anything. That's unfortunate. I guess here I just play my Ice Block out. Looking his card. Just lets me hit for another 5, which is useful. Caught one. Get on you, Pagel. Yeah, so it's not that I need this in play, but every little bit of extra damage that he does, and here we go! Unleash the Hounds! What I'm hoping is that regardless of the gigantic influx of cards he's about to get, is that it won't hurt me too badly. That I've put him low enough that I'll be able to find my, excuse me. I'm not, you know, choking, I'm just very sad. Yeah, I'll be able to find my fireballs, hopefully. Fireballs, my pyroblasts, this one. Cool, cool. Now, this turn is going to suck. But, what you gonna do? So... shoot that, I think, and... bottom off that.
Job's done.
Yeah. If he plays down really big creatures now, this could turn very difficult. Oh, if he plays that Rhino, the 2/5. Yeah, that's gonna be brutal. So yeah, I take a lot this turn. Hopefully then I can stabilize with Flame Strike, but he gets first turn after the Flame Strike, so yeah. We'll see how we go. And as you can see there, like the mirror image really didn't do much at all. Maybe it kept you know, my guy alive for a second. Oh, I want my polymorph back. This card is ridiculous. Okay. Okay. So now it's just about mana efficiency. Alright. I have probably enough spells to beat him. It's just about not dying before I get the chance.
We hunger for vengeance.
So Second unleash shouldn't be able to kill me, is the key. And all I need is to not die this turn. If I don't die this turn, then Pyroblast at 10 will win, so that's fine. There's the unleash. Does he have the Timberwolf to go with it?
I let the dogs out.
And Puka. Puka. And Smack. It hurts so bad. So very bad. Kill command? Right, okay, that's fine. Perfectly acceptable. Cool. So here, straight. Cool, cool, cool. In the face. Can't really do anything, so past 10. Now I don't think there's anything that heals in a hunter deck. So I think I'm good, but you know, I've been wrong before. If it throws away creatures and then plays down a Farseer, or can't really think of what else would kill me, but yeah, this is never going to be an easy matchup. I got lucky this time, but
Well played.
yeah, Ice Block is stupid, by the way, in case anyone was wondering. Actually ridiculous. A lot of people ask me why I don't run Ice Barrier instead. I honestly don't know what's better. I really don't. I just feel like Ice Barrier can be played around, and Ice Block just says, win the game, please. And you're like, okay, cool. Oof, well, at least now I know what my polymorph target's going to be. Jeez, that high, man. That was scary. Now, to coin out the 2-1 or not. Yeah, dude.
Mind if I roll knee?
Because he can't kill it, right? He has to invest a card to kill it. But I need the pressure. I need the pressure. That's not pressure. And that is pressure. That is some spectacular pressure. Yeah, buddy. So here, I mean, I could try and get lucky with missiles, but there's just no way. That's being greedy to the point of ridiculousness. You know, because if the missiles miss, if they don't, if they hit maybe once there, two there, so I can't ping it off, I've just thrown away a card. I've actually just picked it up, ripped it up, and just gone, I don't want this card anymore. If I can draw a Water Elemental, I am in such good shape, but I didn't, so. That is unfortunate. Cool, cool. Okay, so it's budgeting for value here, obviously. Which is clever. I mean, you know, a little annoying for me, because you know, I want to be dropping my drakes. But, so a good thing to remember is the fact that that's both my frostbolts gone. So yeah, should always try and keep track of exactly how many awesome cards you have left. And this is known as polymorph targets. Hopefully it doesn't have a second one. The second one will yeah, get him a lot of value. Raptor, that's cool. And Stage Shot. Okay. So he's probably got Unleashes left. Maybe a Timberwolf or two. Maybe some Deadly Shots, I don't know. But, okay, so here, it's definitely worth trying for the 50-50 to kill it. Cool. And then next turn, I mean, I can go Drake, Blood Mage, Arcane for 6.
One shot, one kill.
Now. But, you know, I don't really need to drop Blood Mage, is the thing, at all. Just trying to figure out how my turns are likely to go. If it's better to... Because next turn I can Blood Mage, Fireball, and Ice Block. Yeah, this is probably the most value that Arcane Missiles is going to get me. Timberwolf. Ah, Kill Command. Good card. Love that card. Wins games out of nowhere. I was doing an arena deck and I had 3 Kill Commands. And yeah, he'd put me to dead, you know, on board. It was against a Warlock and he was on 17. And all I had on the board was a little 2-1.